What is up, guys? Welcome to Hicktown Productions. Today we're going to be checking out my 2003 LB7 Duramax, as you can see behind me right there. We're going to be checking out some of the stuff that I've done to it since I've owned it and how it came to me. So let's check this thing out. So here it is in the garage. For starters, I bought this truck, probably 8 months ago. And it came with the Rhino-Line. The fenders came stock white, but the guy before me had them matched, so it didn't look so goofy. It came with the moto metals. They're 18 by 10s with like negative something offset with Mickey Thompson's Baja MTZs. Since I have owned the truck, I have put a Zone 3-inch suspension lift on the truck. Nothing huge, I just wanted a better ride and something that's going to clear these tires no problem. It came with a 4-inch exhaust coming out to a 6-inch tip. I don't know if you can see, the camera light is not very good. It also came with window tint. The front windshield was tinted before. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's a little dark. And the driver and passenger front windows were not tinted, so I went ahead and got them matched. It came with the tow mirrors. It came with EFI Live with the DSP 5-position switch. I have installed these same as stock, just smoked headlights, which I think look a little bit better. I also rattle canned this section right here in the grill, which used to be chrome, and then painted the old Chevy bow tie white. So yeah, that's most of the big things on the truck. The truck also has newer injectors, which we'll see in a minute, which unfortunately I did not do those, and the guy who did them replaced them back to the stock injectors, so they're not any bigger. And I don't know if you guys can see here, but here is the 5-position switch, which the top tune on that is 180 horse, and then the next one's 100 horse, and then it's got the tow and the economy, and then goes back to stock as well, which I've been considering getting those redone, but still looking into that and seeing what the stock injectors and stock turbo can handle. Under the hood, we don't have a lot special. It's got, I guess, a Spectre intake, which I haven't heard much about these. Don't really know a whole lot about them. That's just what came with the truck. So yeah, this is pretty much what we've got. Again, it's no beauty truck, it's no show truck, but it's what a 19-year-old in Michigan working basically minimum wage can afford. So I'll show you a little bit more around it. So I forgot to mention to you guys that these Mickey Thompsons are basically almost 35s, but they're like 34s, I believe. I don't know if you can see it, but the tread is alright, and there is no mad stance on this Duramax. I mean, there's a little bit of poke, but not a whole lot. Also, the transmission has been rebuilt. Nothing major. Unfortunately, I didn't do the transmission either. The guy before me did, and it has HD clutches, I believe, which honestly I don't know a whole lot about what that does, but I'm assuming it's better than stock. Also, this truck, I've already messed up a couple. When I had the old classic Chevy problem happen, which was the front tie rods did the old tires point in, and you guys can see that. Also, I made the old mistake of going through the car wash, and it ripped my mirrors off, my little mirror cover plate. So that's always nice. I also forgot to mention that this truck came with a Edge. We'll wait for it to load here, but the CTS monitor. Here, we'll start the truck up so you can see it. As we wait for that to load. Which, this right here is probably one of my favorite things about the truck. Right now, I just use it as diagnostics, which it will tell you there's so many things you can get from this. What I like to watch is right here, my average fuel economy, my boost, my fuel level, many things like that. But you can go to the main menu as it loads, and there's many things you can do. You can run diagnostic checks, like trouble codes, many things like that. You can look at your injector balance rates, which I like to do periodically just to make sure that everything's going as it should. Now, I forget what the stock spec is from GM, but I believe it's like ±4. So all these are doing fairly well. As you can see, this one right here is a little low, and this one right here is a little high, but nothing to worry about. So as many of you probably let's listen to this thing. So I've been wanting to do many upgrades, and one of the big things is you got to decide which ones you want to do first, and that's been the biggest thing for me. And obviously I've got the lift on, and I tinted the windows, but I'd love to get some tow mirrors that are different than these. The guy before me, I don't know what he was thinking, but he got the ones that they look alright, but they are no power or heated, or they don't have the little turn signal strip in it. And this truck came with the option for the power, so I am considering getting the 2014 the new Duramax tow mirrors. If any of you out there have done this or know about this and how they work, and if they are compatible, just plug right in to this 2003 LB7 wiring, or if there's a kit I will have to buy, any comments would be great. Also, I've been wanting to get a new intake. Everybody has a different opinion, but once again, I'm very open for opinions and would love to hear what anybody has to say. Back to the stuff that I have done. There is wires in here for subs. Those are coming very soon. I'm thinking about either an air dog or a FAS, so make sure to follow this build. Another thing I'm thinking about seriously is a FAS or a air dog or some sort of fuel system like that. Heard various things from various people about which one's better. Not really sure, doing a lot of research, but make sure to follow along, as that is something that will be coming soon. But let's get to what we are going to be working on tonight. So, like I said, I am going to get these newer tow mirrors, and I was looking up some pictures of them on Amazon, good old Amazon, buying them from Amazon, and they have a 3-bolt pattern, and I'm going to check and see if this is the same as what I have. So as I was mentioning to you guys, they have like I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but they have the 3 bolts sticking out. So we are gonna take apart the door and check that out, and check out the wiring on this as well. So here we go. So the first thing that you have to do to take this door off is pull this little triangle panel off, and you just kind of pull on it and it will come off. It's just a couple little clips, and then there is a bolt right here. I believe it's like an 8mm or something like that. And then this trim piece right here around the handle comes off, and your door latch. And then you'll be able to get this panel off and see the studs right here. So this bolt right here, no, it's really hard to see, but that is a 9/32 worked for me. And so was the one up in this hole, which I know you guys can't see, but just for future help, that might help you guys out. That's what worked for me. Alright guys, so now that I've taken those bolts out of this location right here and this location right up in here, the panel is now free, and there's a couple wires that you guys are going to have to disconnect. One right there, and it looks like 2 up here, and then we'll be able to find the wiring that goes into the mirror. And as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is 3 bolts, so it looks like the 2014 and on up mirrors will fit this 03 Duramax. Okay guys, so I kind of have this door hanging. There's a couple wires and I kind of have it braced up. It's probably not the best way to do it. Not how I would recommend it, but it works for me. So like I said before, there is the 3 bolts there, but I am struggling to find my wire that would go up and through the mirrors to connect to the power. And what's weird is, I'll come over here and show you guys on the driver's side, and maybe some of you lifetime Chevy owners could give me a few pointers as to what this is. But I have the mirror switch right there, and this thing will actually glow, and that's to move your mirrors, and I believe this is for your mirrors too, to adjust the mirrors for whichever mirror. So if you select this left side, it'll get the driver's side mirror. Obviously everybody knows how that works, but I cannot find, once again I'll show you, the wire over here in the door. So if you see this video and have any knowledge on that, be sure to share it. It'd be greatly appreciated. Maybe I'm just missing it, maybe, who knows. But yeah, so obviously we got stuff for the speaker and stuff, but I cannot find that wire. So I guess for now we'll just put it back together and do some more research. So we got the door back together. Everything functions as it should, as you can see right there. So yeah. So guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you hit like and subscribe to this channel. Hopefully there's lots of big things coming for this truck very soon. Please feel free to comment any suggestions. I will read them all and take them very seriously. So our next video will be on my buddy Caleb's, which he's also in the channel. He's just not here tonight, but we will show you his 2011 6.7 Power Stroke, which is not stock, and we will show you some of the things that he's got into it. So be tuned and make sure to watch our next video. Thanks. So guys, we are just finishing up the Duramax for the night, and I heard the old Power Stroke coming, Caleb's Power Stroke that I was telling you guys about. Here's a little sneak peek in the dark. What's up, bud?